Millions of Americans are facing unhealthy air conditions due to smoke from wildfires in Canada and Minnesota. There are more than 180 active fires in Ontario. There are also wildfires burning in northern Minnesota. So the combined smoke is drifting east, blanketing the skies above both small towns and major cities in haze. Air quality alerts are in place in 18 states. CBS News national investigative correspondent Tom Hanson joins us. So, Tom, you are in Brooklyn, and we can see that hazy skyline, which normally should be very clear from where you are.
Oh, that's absolutely right, Lindsay. Arguably, this is one of the best views on a clear day of the entire city because you do get that iconic New York City skyline from truly all angles. But if you take a look, you can barely see One World Trade, which is something you can typically see at this hour clear as day. Now, some other iconic landmarks that are being obscured right now. If you want to look over here, this is essentially where the Statue of Liberty would be. And if you follow me up the East River this way, you can barely see the Brooklyn Bridge. Forget about seeing the Chrysler Building. Forget about seeing the Empire State Building. So that smoke is heavy. And let me tell you, we have been wearing our masks during these times when we are not on the air for safety. Obviously, we have it off so you guys can audibly hear me right now. But these masks are KN95 masks. These are what are being recommended by officials to wear in conditions like this because the smoke is so heavy here in New York City. It is unsafe to be out here for extended periods of time without wearing. It's because the particles that are in the air are so teensy tiny that they can actually go through your lungs' natural protective barriers and cause some serious harm. So that's something to seriously keep in mind. Zoran Mamdani, the New York City mayor, opening a number of sites around the city where you can actually get these KN95 masks for free. But believe it or not, it's actually worse the farther that you go inland. So in places like Pennsylvania, the Ohio River Valley, it is very, very unsafe to be outside for extended periods of time without a mask. Officials there are urging people to stay inside if they can help it. Another area, Minnesota, which is just south of where all of those fires are hitting, that is an area where those Great Lakes, which are a summer attraction for so many, are ghost towns right now, according to our Jonah Kaplan. So a lot of people heeding the warning. Haven't seen many people wearing the masks here in New York City, but I will say there is some relief in sight as we look ahead to tomorrow morning. The smoke should begin to taper off. We will get some clearness in the atmosphere for the time being, but not for very long, because on Saturday, as we look ahead to the World Cup final, that smoke is set to return.
Oof, well, it's very reminiscent of what it was like 3 years ago when the same thing happened. Smoke from the Canadian wildfires. And I'm sure you know this, Tom. It is all anybody can talk about out here. So thank you for bringing that to us.